All right, we're recording. What's up? Dreadnought here. I just wanted to do another video real quick. We're outside. The weather's nice. It's supposed to fucking snow tomorrow though, so we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to do another quick update talking about not only where Faith Blind Council is going as a podcast, but just like some of the other stuff we're branching out into. Yara's show is kind of taken off, and it's looking really good. We're working on getting back into the habit of recording regularly and getting back to doing 2 episodes a month, of doing a regular full episode and also an esotopical. So we just dropped an esotopical on Monday, which will be yesterday as you're viewing this, but today as I'm recording it. And then I'm working on getting the next full episode edited and put together to put out. And I will remember to put the like intro and outro and stuff, so it doesn't just kind of start. I was so focused on doing some other stuff that I literally just forgot that step, which fuck it, you know, the important information's there. So that's really what I wanted to get to with that. There's some other stuff that is kind of in the works. For those of you that are familiar with the Lux Occult podcast, we are working on collaborating for a video and or a video series that is going to be kind of 10, like the idea is to have like 8 to 10 minute installments of very quick primers for reference about, you know, basic techniques and kind of the stuff that we've talked more at length about on the FBC podcast, but to kind of make it more digestible for people that are just getting into it and just need like quick primers on things. Real excited about that. We're working on scripting those out and figuring out kind of what the process for those is going to look like. That's going to be really cool. I'm super excited about it. We are also in the process of putting together some really cool news for kind of FBC moving forward. That will be announced very shortly. I've been kind of teasing that a lot, and I feel bad, but I also I don't want to fucking shoot my shot too early. I want to make sure that we have everything, like all our ducks in a row before we really look at kind of our next steps. The last thing I kind of really wanted to talk about is social media presence. So I run all of our social media stuff myself, and I am not super present on that, but I'm looking at other avenues and other ways to kind of make that a priority for our show. Because we only put out 1 to 2 episodes a month, I really want to make more content that we can do on things like Instagram, things like YouTube, things like Twitter. You know, Twitter is kind of a tough one because, like, I don't know, I'm just not super interested in what you can do with Twitter as a form of media. But, you know, maybe I'll start posting some more stuff on Instagram. So be sure to, if you're not following us, Instagram.com/FBC podcast, check that out. I'm thinking of trying to find ways to do more like Instagram live shit. Maybe I'll do like a weekly tarot or weekly divination thing on there, which would be really fun. I'm also thinking about doing that like on the YouTube channel. I'm just not sure like how I want all of it to look, you know. So be on the lookout for that. I also wanted to say thank you very much for everybody's continued support. It's been really, really awesome. We've got the next batch of videos ready. They're actually uploaded on the YouTube channel right now. I just need to finish making the fucking like thumbnails and all of that stuff for it. So those will be out very soon if YouTube is how you like prefer to do your podcast episodes. I'm also doing a thing. I'm going to start experimenting with the idea of cutting videos up and putting smaller versions of the podcast out, you know, certain excerpts and things. So we'll see how that goes. But those are generally like, the thing is, like, it's kind of hard if you have friends that are interested in occult shit or in anything, right? And you're like, you know, they're asking like, hey, what is chaos magic all about? And you're like, here, listen to this fucking 2-hour podcast. Like, that's a big ask, you know? fucking somebody driving a goddamn lawnmower by or something. But that's like a big ask, right? So I want to make the content more digestible. Hence the collab with Luxical Podcast, and also, you know, just cutting up and making the podcast kind of more digestible in general, specific for like YouTube. So that's pretty much where we're going as far as directions go. As far as Patreon specific content, I'm going to be real honest with you. I'm not real interested in doing like specific content only for patrons. I am very thankful for the people that support us on Patreon. We are on Patreon, by the way, patreon.com/faithblindcounsel. If you feel like chucking a buck or two our way, that one really helps us pay the bills. It helps us keep the website up and running. It helps us with hosting costs and all that stuff. However, I'm more interested in continuing to create the best product I can for everybody, and adding as much value as I can in that way. So, you know, I don't want to like paywall a bunch of content off, but there are things that might start happening there. I don't want to promise anything that I'm not going to deliver on, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I just wanted to, you know, do a really quick update. Thank everybody for your guys' support. Everybody who's like active on the Discord, everyone who engages with our shit on Instagram, Twitter, and you know, who continues to talk about our show. I really, really appreciate it. One thing, real quick. So for people who aren't super familiar with podcasts, one thing that really helps with podcast algorithms is leaving reviews on shows. So if you're a fan, you know, if you really like what we're doing, and you want a way to help us, but you're not like, you don't want to like do Patreon, don't want to do any of that, which is also totally not necessary, you know. But if you do want to help us, you can go to wherever you're getting your podcasts from and just leave us a review. That would help out a whole lot. So thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get out of here and get back to work, and we will be having a new episode very soon, and I will see you guys real soon. I love you. Bye.